If you fight back against an armed robber the right way, you can turn the tables on him and win the day. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from Whitehall, Ohio, and it shows an armed robbery in a subway there. It teaches us about transitional spaces, about waiting for your opportunity against an armed robber, does show us the 5 Ds, and also another reminder that if you are across the counter from a bad guy, you gotta take that into account when it comes to your self-protection. So this guy has decided he wants a foot-long cold cut and the contents of the cash register. And the manager's like, okay, man, I'm gonna get the stuff out of the register for you. Just hang in there. I love that. Feign compliance. And then he reaches out for the gun. This guy's got a long gun. And if you go read the news story, they actually ended up catching him from DNA that was on it. Another employee comes over, whacks him with a tray, and the guy gives the gun up and runs out the door. I want to learn some lessons from this one here, and that first one is the counter. Again, if you've got that counter between you, when it comes time for those 5 Ds, you got to be very careful. The 5 Ds are going to come into play here to defend against an armed opponent, but we got to first of all look for our opportunity. And I love that the manager didn't go ahead of his time. He said, hey man, I don't want any problems, but when it's time, there's that first D, deflect. You see the deflection happen so that if the guy pulled the trigger, it does not go off and shoot you. He deflects the barrel away from him, and now we're going to start to see the next one dominate. So now he gets onto the gun, and he has dominated the gun while it's still deflected. Remember, dominate the tool, and that's the least effective one. Dominate the hand with the tool, then the arm with the tool, then the whole person to be most effective. But he is able to do that. Now we got to look for distract. There's the distract right there. We had another employee come and whack him in the head with a tray, and so because he was able to do that, or she was able to do that, the distract happened. That made the disarm, and now disable, well, he's not able to attack him anymore. He's off at the counter. He's running off, so he's been disabled from attacking any further. So here what we see is a very effective use of the 5 Ds, that these people were able to defend themselves effectively and cover their RASP.